Ooh. So, Lisa, let's see. Okay, so you want to change names, Preston, and or not? I don't care. Or Cassie can change names. Here we go. Lisa, you're in where are you? You're in Ohio. How many days are you sober now?
95, 94
95.
or 95.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
She's
a
in the
co-host, so we can't change her name, just so you know.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, Melissa, hi, how are you? Where are you calling from? And how long have you been sober? We'll let Cassie admit.
Oh, hi, I'm Melissa. I'm from Mount Pleasant, Michigan. My sober date is September 8th, 2018, and I'm glad to be here.
Oh yeah, and you're in Michigan, did you say?
Yeah, I'm in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Central
Uh,
Michigan.
2018. Okay, well, welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. Glad you could make it here. Uh, Jess, hi, how are you? Where are you calling from today, and how long have you been sober?
Hi guys, my name is Jess. I've been sober 7 days and I am calling from East Tennessee.
Did you say East Tennessee? I always like it with Tennessee. It's the only state that people say Middle Tennessee, East Tennessee, West Tennessee. It's like we have no idea what you're talking about. It'd be like, "Yeah, okay, um, uh, but glad you're here. Uh, and just doing this meeting alone, it's like a geography lesson in the entire world, not not plus the United States. I've learned so much about America right here. John, hi, how are you? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober? Jan to John. Hey, John.
From Massachusetts,
And
sober for 30 days.
30 days. Okay. Welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. Leslie, you're in New York State. Hi, how are you? So how are we doing? How many days do you have today?
4 days.
4 days. Okay. Well, we missed you yesterday. I didn't know if you'd have to send out the
At
search party.
BLS.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank
Uh,
you.
yeah. Okay. Jessica E. Jessica E. Hey, how are you? Are you
Hey,
here for AA? Where are you
yeah,
calling from? How long are you
I'm
sober?
from Los Angeles, California.
Wow.
Yeah, and I
And
have
how
4 days.
4 days in LA. You've been to AA before?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of big time AA in Los Angeles. Did you know that? It's like,
Um, yeah, my mom is like super big in AA, so
oh my
pretty
God.
familiar with it. It's just taken me a while to come around, I guess.
Oh yeah, don't you hate that? Parents in AA and you're like, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not like you. I don't want to go to those meetings and I do not like those people, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Well, neither do we. So this is like the rebel meeting right here. You know, like Con Solo and all that. We're the rebel force in AA.
All right.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
Right? Right, Matt? Aren't we the rebel force? Here's Emily
Yeah.
Jones. Emily. Hey, Emily, how's it going? Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from? How long are you sober?
This is Emily from Georgia, three
Oh,
months, and this is my sixth class with you.
oh, that's so great. Hey, so Cassie and Matt, do you know that Emily is like she's a Georgia peach and she's a Southern Belle? The first Southern Belle we've had at the meeting that I know of. And she's in Savannah. She's in Savannah, which is like, I mean, you can't be any more Georgia than Savannah, right?
Right.
There you go. Okay.
Thick as it gets.
You know, that's pretty much like me, thick as it gets right here. All right. Glad you're here. Here we go. Ron asks, hey Ron, where is he? Hi Ron, hi, how are you? Are you here for the AA meeting and where are you calling from today?
I'm from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Yes, I'm here for the AA meeting. I've been here, been sober 55 days.
Did you say 65 days? Yep,
55.
55. Oh, and you've got your dog with you. I bet your dog's name is Bo. Is he a hound dog?
No,
He sounds like it.
it's a half
Turns
pit,
out,
half mastiff.
it turns out it'll probably be a little dog like a Shih Tzu, but with a big bark. Okay. Anyways, glad you're here. And Kentucky hound dogs, all of that. I just made sense to me. I don't know. Hi, Jim. How are you? Where are you calling from? Are you here for AA, and how long have you been sober?
Yeah, hi, I'm calling from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm 106 days.
106 days from Detroit. So you put that up there. It's Detroit. There you go. Perfect. Caitlin, how are you? Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from today, and how long have you been sober?
Yes, Kaylin, Delaware, and 4 months. I was here yesterday.
Oh, you were here yesterday. 4 months.
Yes,
That's right. Are you doing the 5-day thing?
yes.
You are. Okay, you're coming. You're doing the 5 days. Caitlin in Delaware. That's right. I asked you if you knew our nation's president, but you said no.
I did not.
You don't know him, right? Joe Biden.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways, glad you're here. Hello, Richard. How are you? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
I'm Richard. I'm from Iowa, and I've been sober for 17 days.
17 days. If you've been to this meeting before, right?
Yes, this will be my 4th day.
4th day. Okay. Make sure we give you an assignment today. Glad you're coming.
Yep.
Way to go. Okay, you have to mute him. I can't click on it, please. Hey, Stephen. Hi, how are you? Are you here for the AA meeting? Where are you calling from? How long you been sober?
My name's Steven. I'm an alcoholic addict. I am coming from, sorry, my brain just skipped for a second. I'm in Bradenton, Florida. I have almost a month sober, coming back from a relapse.
Okay, almost a month. Welcome aboard. This is your first time here at this meeting?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. Glad you're here. Hi, Tony. How are you? Are you here for AA, and where are you calling from today?
Yeah, I'm here for AA. I'm calling from Ontario, Canada, and I've been sober for 5 days.
5 days. Okay, from Ontario. Glad you're here. Let's put that down, Ontario. Rebecca, how are you? Rebecca's in Westport. Let's put Westport down instead of Connecticut. How many days sober are you?
Hi, Jan. Rebecca, alcoholic. I think I'm 83 days today. I am driving right now.
You are. So you're in Westport. Were you friends with Martha Stewart? She lived there in Westport.
Yeah, she was before my time, but
Oh,
her house is still there on Turkey Hill Road.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, just curious. You seem like a Martha Stewart kind of gal to me. I mean, like,
Yeah.
do you have all of her books?
I still do have one, actually.
I know.
I got it the best.
I knew it. Okay, glad you're here. Here's Christina. Hey, Christina. Hi, how are you? Where are you calling from today, and how long have you been sober?
Hi, my name's Christiana,
Christina.
and I've been sober for a year and 10 months.
Okay, and where are you calling from today?
Lafayette, Colorado.
In Lafayette. Glad you're here.
Thank
Welcome aboard to this road show. 10 is it 10L? 10L, Tanelle. How are you? Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
Yes, I am. My name is Tanel, just
Tanelle.
like Janelle, but with a T.
Yeah.
And I have been sober 53 days, and I'm from Idaho.
Idaho. Okay, way to go. Yeah, that's like
Good.
my name. My name's like Dan, but with a J, so it's Jan. Oh, God. You're funny. You have to mute her. Mute those people when they finish talking to them. Let me see here. Let's see. So Lisa, I got to fix her name. Lisa is from, I can't remember where she's from. Oh, she's from
Cleveland.
Cleveland. That's right. Cleevland, or is it Cleav? How do you spell it? CLEAV.
Two E's and two E's. Then
Two
land.
E's. And that's in land, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Actually,
No.
CLEVELAN.
How many days sober are you?
I want to say 94 or 95.
Okay.
And I'm
90.
from the east side of Cleveland.
Oh, we don't want to hear this. It's just about enough. Then here's another Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Hi, how are you? Where are you calling from and how long have you been sober? And are you here for the AA meeting?
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm an alcoholic and I'm here for AA. I come to you from Ohio, Defiance, Ohio.
Oh, let's put that up.
Amen.
Defiance. I love it. And how long are
That's
you
where I
sober?
belong. 3
How long?
years.
You're 3 years sober. What? It's like Defiance kind of a biblical thing, do you think?
A biblical
Is
thing.
it like that name come
I
from
don't,
the Bible or no? Or
I
is it
don't know for sure.
okay?
My go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, I wonder, like, is there a town in Montana called Stands with Fists? Probably not. Never mind. Okay, glad you're here. Welcome aboard. Okay, where are we here? Right now, we are admitting people, and we're recording the meeting only in audio only for our podcast. All of our classes end up on our YouTube. Put a link up to YouTube, would you there, Preston? So if you guys want to go to, we have like 30 classes up. So you can go and study them just by listening to them. They're all really good. Let's go to Craig. Hey, Craig. Hi, how are you? Where are you
Good.
calling
Hey,
from?
Craig, alcoholic from Nazareth, PA.
And how long are you sober?
38 days.
38 days. And you're from where?
Nazareth.
Nazareth. You're like where the baby Jesus was born?
Yes, except in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So,
Pennsylvania. He wasn't born in Pennsylvania. He was.
well, Nazareth, yeah, not the same one.
Oh, different place. Okay. So
Yeah.
big war going on there. Anyways, glad you're here. Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? And where are you calling from? How long are you sober?
Columbus,
Are
Ohio.
you barking? What?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Are you here for AA?
Yes, I am. I'm an alcoholic.
All right. And how long are you sober?
68 days.
68 days, Jimmy. Okay. I heard your dog barking. He's a big dog, right? Chanel, didn't we just talk to you like a second ago? Where are you calling from again and how long are you sober?
Yes, you didn't just talk to me. I just came on. Thank you.
Oh,
My
okay.
name is yes, my name is Chanel, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah,
And
and how long?
oh, sorry, 4 days.
Were you here yesterday?
No.
Okay, well, welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. Welcome aboard. Matt H., hi, how are you? Where are you calling from, Matt? How long have you been sober?
I'm Matt, alcoholic user. I'm calling from Chicago.
Okay.
107 days.
107 days. Welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. Glad you're here. Then Rochelle, hey, Rochelle in Sydney. Rochelle, we had somebody in, where was it? North Australia or South Australia?
South Australia.
And he had a different accent, and he knew where Wallaby Creek was. And he said, "No, I'm not from there, but I live near there." I'm like, "You're kidding me."
We're all near Wallaby Creek, right?
That was so exciting to talk to him.
Yep.
He sounded like Crocodile Dundee in one of those characters. He was laughing at me the whole time. He thought I was
good Aussie accent.
He thought I was an idiot. Okay, how long are you sober now?
43 days.
43. Okay, glad you're here. Good morning, Australia, because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning there. Molly, hey Molly, how are you? Molly, are you here for the AA meeting, and where are you calling from today? How long are you sober?
Hi, did I just unmute and do all that right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Great. I am calling from Colorado and I am like 60 days sober.
Okay, and which part of Colorado were you calling from?
Southwest.
Southwest, like Durango or Aspen?
Thereabouts.
What,
Thereabouts.
are you on a ranch?
I wish.
Okay. Well, we had somebody here asking me yesterday about. Never mind. We're not going to get into it. And I'm in Boulder. We're also here. So, welcome aboard. Welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. Glad you could make it. All right. So now it's going to be time to read everything. But before we do that, I'm going to put on. Let me see here. Excuse me, please. So we're going to turn your pictures on, and I'm going to turn your key. You can turn your video on now. Start video if you want to. And then Matt is going to read everything and introduce the meeting to you all. And Matt, I'm going to turn off chat while you do that. So, or do you read from a PDF?
No, I have a Word document.
You read from a Word document. Okay, go right ahead. We're going to have to send the Word document to Lisa T and maybe to Aaron, because it jumps around on those guys, but it won't jump around if it's in a document. So over to Matt.
Okay. Nat Alcoholic, welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. If you're new to AA or coming back, this meeting is for you. This group is exactly what the name says, a workshop. We read 5 AA books, work the steps, sponsor you, give writing and reading assignments. We'll teach you an AA program. We move right along here and people get well here. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop is a step workshop. Unlike most AA meetings, it's not a speaker's meeting nor a discussion meeting. It's more like an AA class, AA 101. You want to have the attitude of learning, do the assigned reading and writing on the steps. We'll take you through the steps and AA books in short order. So if you're looking for guidance and direction in an AA program, this meeting is for you. Security for Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop. We use the waiting room. When you come in, we ask your first name, last initial, country or city, and how long you've been sober. We have chat turned off. You can chat with the host or the co-host. Unmute is turned off. Cameras and pictures are turned off at the beginning of each meeting. We turn them on later. We don't exchange phone numbers. You can get the number of the host for text and support. Here is our email for meeting confirmation. stepworkshop1@gmail.com. This is good for school, class, work, probation, court orders, etc. And there's a link to the meeting in chat. We do all of the above for safety reasons, since everyone is new here and we want to protect you. Zoom bombers try to get in, and the above eliminates them. You'll notice this is a step workshop and not a speakers or discussion meeting. It's like a class, AA 101, AA University. It's a very unique meeting since we use the same principles AA used between 1932 and 1939. Everybody works in the group, moves through the 12 steps to live our lives free from alcohol and learn a new way of living. Glad you could make it. Announcements. AA in this meeting is supported by our own contributions to Seventh Traditions. You can make donations to @Jann-Scott in Venmo. Contributions go to pay for Zoom, and we make monthly donations to Boulder 1 AA and Boulder County AA. We spend about $250 a month. This group meets daily with the following formats. Monday's step meeting, 12 and 12, mean Monday. Tuesday, Big Book, T-shirt Tuesday, AA inspired as preferred. Wednesday, as Bill sees it, Sunglass Wednesday. Thursday's beginners, steps 1, 2, or 3, or any beginner-related topic, and it's Dog Thursday. Friday's open, the chair picks the topic, and it's Cat Friday. Saturday, Living Sober, and it's Virtual Background Day. Sunday, Daily Reflections, Fashion Sunday. Please join me in the Serenity Prayer. It goes like this. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. AA Preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees For AA membership, we're self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution, and does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. There's a link to the Newcomers packet in chat. And with that, back to you, Jan, in the studio.
All right, thanks, Matt. In New York City, that's the Statue of Liberty right behind you. Wow. So hey, everybody, hi, welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. Couple things on this meeting. We started this meeting 5 years ago, just about, and everybody who came was either new or coming back. So we created it as Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. And what we do here is we teach basic AA. So if you want to learn how to work a basic AA program, this is the place for you. So we'll sponsor you, then we give reading assignments, writing assignments. We will take you through 5 different books, which we're going to talk about a little later. And we'll take you through all the steps. So we hand deliver an AA program to you, just the same way they did between 1932 and 1939. AA began in 1932. They then wrote a book, a textbook on how to do the program. This one right here, Alcoholics Anonymous. And they had 80 to 100% success rate. People stayed sober their entire lives. Then what happened as time went on, people stopped doing this 12-step process. What AA is it's a 12-step process that teaches you how to live your life without drinking. It helps retrain your brain, reprograms the brain, the computer, so that you can live without drinking. That's what we do here. Today in AA, the success rate's about 10% because people go to meetings and they talk about their cat. They do. You ever been to a meeting like that and they go and they say, I want to talk, yeah, look at shaking your eye. No, I want to talk about my cat or my job or my wife or my husband. No, that's not what this is for. You go to a therapist for that, or whatever, but not here. So we teach a basic AA program, and everybody seems to like it pretty well. So right now we're going to do some classroom work, and so we're going to start. So we're going to go right down to Aaron. So if you would unmute, and Aaron, I'm going to give you the instructions for the first half of the first step, and the guys are going to put that up in chat. Okay, so the writing of the first half of the first step goes like this. And did you put it up there, Matt? Writing for the first half of the first step? Or, oh, there it is. Somebody put it up. Okay, here's how it goes. So the way that it goes is, the first half of the first step says we admitted we're powerless over alcohol. So for our purposes here, we're going to write about powerlessness over alcohol, starting with the the last time you drank, what you drank, who you were with, what happened, and what the consequences were. You work your way all the way back to the first time you ever drank. And write about 25 words or less. So are you with me, Aaron?
Yes, I'm listening and writing this down.
Okay, and you can copy and paste it right from your computer on the right-hand side. It's over in chat. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so starting with the last time you drank, what I drank, when it was, who I was with, what happened, what the consequences were. Now, if there's no consequences, that's fine. I just got drunk and passed out. An example for me I like to use would be when it was in the summer. What I drank was Tanqueray. Who I was with my friend Steve. He came over to my house. What happened was we got drunk and then we were driving to a beach club and he drove through a sobriety spot check and got arrested. And consequences were I was only 17, so I got in trouble with my parents. They were furious. So the incidents are like that. Usually, some people can write as many as 100, 200, some people come up with 10 or 20 incidents. But the idea behind this first step process is to show yourself, hey, this is what I'm like when I drink. This is what happens. Okay, so start on that. And then you have a big book, right?
Yep.
So you can also read the preface and the four forwards. So the forward to the first, forward to the second, forward to the third, forward to the fourth edition.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
start working on that. All right. How you
Okay.
doing? You keep coming back, right?
Yep, I keep coming back and I'm doing about 3 or 4 other meetings online in addition to IOP. I'm doing really good. So thank you for having me.
All right. So this is where the work begins. All right.
Sounds
Glad
good.
you're here. Yeah, smart move, really. Let's see, who the heck else? Where is Emily? There you are. Hi, Emily. What was your last reading and writing assignment?
I did the first half of step 1.
All right. And how many did you come up with?
Well, there's one major one,
And
and
did you
then
only write one?
a lot of the rest is repeat stuff. Like Cassie was saying, it's kind of the same thing every day.
Well, what? Oh, so what were they, or what was it?
Do you want me to, can I read it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Emily, addict. My husband was out of town and my addiction was so out of control that I couldn't cope with the everyday stress of raising 2 teenagers. I started taking more than prescribed and couldn't stop. At one point, when I had finally taken around 10 benzos, I finally called my brother and sister-in-law for help. They had to see me at my worst along with my kids. My husband had to come home early from a work trip, and he ended up taking me to rehab. Simple parenting decisions seemed so impossible to make, and the consequences were hurt my kids. Mom was gone, and they didn't understand. And the worst withdrawal symptoms ever. And I remember somebody told me to write those down, so I'd never want to feel like that again. I had the
Now,
worst panic
how long
attacks
did that go
ever.
on? How many years did that go on for?
Me taking the medicine,
Yeah.
like 10 years.
So they're 10 years. All right. We're going to have you do something else now.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I want you to read the preface and the 4 forwards,
Okay.
and then give me like 5 takeaways on the preface and the 4 forwards. See
Okay.
how they apply to you. That's for tomorrow. All right. Let's see here. Leslie, over to you. So, Leslie, I have an assignment for you,
Okay.
and that is to read the doctor's opinion and then give me 5 takeaways on the doctor's opinion for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Glad you're here. I'm eating black licorice. I can't quit it. It's supposed to, Leslie, it's supposed to be good for you.
Just watch the sugar.
Thank you from Nurse Leslie. Okay, Gwen, what was your last assignment?
Hi, I'm Gwen. I'm an alcoholic, and my last assignment was to go through the step 1 first half. I was the last time I drank was 10/19, was whiskey. I was alone. I blacked out, and I went to rehab the next day. And it basically is kind of rinse and repeat all the way through November of 2022. The only time that I had like I've fallen, during my consequences, during my blackouts, and hurt, like gave myself bruises everywhere. I was sober or I was drinking one time where my daughter actually saw me fall, and that was the first time that she saw her mom completely out of control from alcohol. Let's see, I broke my ankle while drinking, so that was a consequence while drinking vodka. So basically it was over through the last 3 years was when my drinking was and at an alcoholic level.
Okay, so now, have I given you any reading assignments yet?
You had me read the preface and through the doctor's opinion.
Okay, and so now we're going to give you the second half of the first step. All right,
Okay.
so the guys are going to put that up for you right now in chat.
Okay.
In the second half of the first step, it says, wait, there it is. Okay, thank you. Who put it up? Oops, I'm just looking at it. I'm sorry, I apologize. Preston, look at you. Who's so fast? All right, you're going to write about the unmanageability of my entire life, drunk or sober, in these following areas: money, family, wife, husband, or cars, school, pets, jobs. The unmanageability of my life in the area of relationships, drunk or sober. The unmanageability of my entire life in the areas of the law, health. So alcoholic behavior continues on even after we quit drinking. So when you're writing, pray before you write, ask God to guide your pen. So we're going to write about, let's say, unmanageability of my entire life in the area of friends. So I could look at it when I was drinking, and my unmanageability would be like, God, I was kind of blotto. You know, I remember living in England and working there at a newspaper, and I would come in to the newspaper office, see what my assignments were, go do them. I try to have coffee in the morning, try to stay sober, because if once the pubs opened at 11 o'clock, it was kind of downhill from there. And I really tried not to go to the pubs with everybody at 11. And I was either on the phone or on the streets. But by the end of the day, somehow I was drinking and I was kind of wasted. So for I had some friends at work. Mostly I tried to avoid people because they would just go, "What is wrong with him?" So that would be an example. All of my friends were like, they would just look at me and know, once Jan starts drinking at 11, 12, or 1, all bets are off. So leave him alone so he can do his job, which I'd get my work done, Jeff, at like by noon. I was in there at 9 o'clock. By noon, I would have 8 hours worth of work done. And people were always like, "Oh, he's doing a really good job." But the problem is I had to drink because I would start shaking. Anybody else like that? You have to get your work done in the morning. Yeah, there we go. Hands up. I can see them. Or otherwise, we're going to hell. And I would take drugs too to try to settle down. So I'd eat Librium, and then I'd overdose on the Librium. Be like, oh Christ. And and then I'd try to eat speed like White Crosses, Dexedrine, Benzedrine. That'll wake me up. I'll have some coffee. I'm not going to drink too much. And every night it would be the same thing. Bam, down for the count. Um, until, you know what happened? I couldn't work anymore. And they finally fired me. They said, you're drunk at 10 or 11 in the morning. So do you know what I did? Jeff, do you know what I did? I wrote a book on bars. I wrote the Boulder Book of Bar and Restaurant Hopping. I figured, well, this is what I'm doing. I'm drinking. I'm going to write a bar book. And the damn thing sold like 10,000 copies in the first 2 weeks. So I had then had all this money and I was drinking myself to death. And the front page of the Denver Post reads, on the Sunday edition below the fold, it says, "Bar book author goes to AA to sober up." And my friends in AA were like, "Oh my God, you realize this is an anonymous program?" I said, "No, I didn't know that." What? All right, true story. Emily likes it. Somebody from Georgia would do something like that, right? That's what you call shooting yourself in the foot.
Yes.
But like, well, if you can't beat them, join them. That's it. I'll just write about bars. and I did. That made me even sicker. All right. Who else had assignments in here? Uh, um, somebody. Where are you guys that have assignments? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Where's Stacy? Where's Debbie? Is Debbie still with us, or is she not coming? Sam, there you are. Hey, Sam, what's yours?
Hey,
Yeah,
Jan,
raise your hand.
Sam, alcoholic. You still got me on the step 9. Still going through my men's list, and I'll be emailing it to you hopefully by close of business
Well,
tomorrow.
have you made any amends yet?
No, you wanted me to send you the list or the letters I'm
Start with
writing.
one letter that you
Okay, I
wrote.
thought. Okay.
Now hang on for a minute.
Yeah.
Preston, could you text him or email him an example of the kind of letter that we use? You know, can you do
Yeah,
that?
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So then use that as an example. All
Perfect.
right, we have our certain way of doing it.
Okay.
Okay, all right, cool. Anybody else on assignments here? Okay, cool. That we know. So the other thing we want to talk about today was all the different books that we use in this particular meeting. And could you put the list of books up, Preston, that we use and where to order them? Okay, every day we read from a different book. You notice we didn't read from a different book today, but we would have read from As Bill Sees It. So let's start. So he's put up, I think he put up, okay. These are all the different books and where you can order them, all right? The first one we're going to talk about, Matt's going to hold the book up to the camera. The first one will be As Bill Sees It, all right? So hold it right up there. Okay, As Bill Sees It, there it is. As Bill Sees It is Bill Wilson was the co-founder of AA, and he had different writings, letters and parts of he wrote the big book. He was a financier on Wall Street and helped form Alcoholics Anonymous. So we use that book on, let's see, what days do we read from it? I think we read from it today. We might read from it in a little bit. So As Bill Sees It is one of the books that we use, and we read from it on Wednesday. And you hold it up there. Don't take it down yet. Still talking about it. So so get that book, and you can order it from over here on any one of these places. Make sure the books are published by Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a good daily reader. You can also read it by topics. Topics too. You look the topics up in the background. So if you don't have one, get As Bill Sees It. Okay, next book. We read this one on Sunday. It's called Daily Reflections. Daily Reflections was published a couple years ago. It's kind of a prayer and meditation book. It follows, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it follows the month would be the 11th month would be the 11th step and 11th tradition. Right, guys? That's what the Preston, is that right? You sure? That's what Father Terry says. Okay.
Positive.
Okay. And so it's called Daily Reflections. It's the latest book. It came out a year or two ago. Who reads from that book every day? Do you use it? Yeah. There you go. Like Stephen does in Florida. It's an excellent book. Um, it's a good, you put it next to your bed, nightstand and read it when you get up in the morning. It's called Daily Reflections. We read from that on Sunday. Perfect day, right? And so there's that Daily Reflections. The next book would be Living Sober. Here it is. Living Sober was written in 1976. It is very short stories, about a page and a half, on how to get sober. It's for newcomers. It's ideas and suggestions about staying sober. It's for new people. It's called Living Sober. We read it on Saturdays. So order that book up. It only comes out in paperback. So that's a good one. Okay, the next one is 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Typically, we read this one on Monday. It's an adjunct to the big book. It's written in 1952. It's 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. And it really tells you about each parts of the program. So we read that one on Monday. So 12 Steps and 12 Traditions. Get that one. And then finally, the what's called Alcoholics Anonymous, often referred to as the Big Book. It's Alcoholics Anonymous. That's the fourth edition. That's the one to get, and it's the AA textbook. The first 164 pages are the basic text of AA, and then there are personal stories in the other 300 or 400. So that one you definitely want to get. We used it all the time. It's called Alcoholics Anonymous. We read it on Tuesday, but generally we read it all the time. So it's called Alcoholics Anonymous. There you go. So also you can get these books. Make sure they're published by AA. You can get them here on the right-hand side, a place called Thrift Books. You can get used books there pretty cheap. Amazon is another place to get books. Then you can get them through AA.org. You can order them there. So also, you can get them on eBay. You can buy used books on eBay. If you want to get used ones, you can get them there. So, and they're generally, each book costs about the price of a 6-pack of beer. So, those are the books that we use every single week here. So, what else? That's pretty much it on the books. Thanks, Matt, for showing all of that from your New York high-rise building. So let's go around the room here and see. So let's go to Christiana. Hey, hi, how are you? How are you enjoying today's meeting? Looks like you're having fun.
Hey, yeah, I'm enjoying today's meeting. I've been to other AA meetings, so I just kind of wanted to see what this one was about. And
It's a
yeah.
class. It's AA 101. This is AA. It's a workshop. It's AA University. So it's the only meeting like it in the world. You won't find another meeting like this. So if you want to learn how to work the program, like, do you have a sponsor? Are you working the steps and all of that, or not yet?
Not yet. I
Okay.
haven't found a sponsor yet.
Well, if you want to learn how to do it and learn how to do the entire 12-step process, come here. Okay? This is the perfect place for you. Where do we go? We lost her. Oh, let's go to Chanel. Hey, Chanel in Maryland. How are you? 4 days. Wow. How are you feeling and how are you liking today's meeting?
Oh, thank you. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the meeting. I love the structure. I love structure. Um, that's why I'm not, and that's, I'm speechless, but I think you understand where I'm coming from. I got out of structure and I'm looking at the first step, that 1 through 5. And as I'm listening, I started just to think and write. So I became emotional. So I just took a break and I'm just listening to you guys.
Well, that's fine. Hey, listen, come here for 5 days in a row and
Mm-hmm.
see how you like it. So today is Wednesday, so come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. See how you like it. And
Okay.
that's my suggestion to you, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang in there. Who else is doing this 5-day thing here? Hey, raise your hand so we got the hand raise thing here. Who's doing the 5 days? Let's ask, hey, Caitlin, how about you? How are you enjoying today's meeting?
It's going well. I'm just taking notes and listening. That's all right now.
I know. And you've been to this meeting before?
Just yesterday. So today's
Okay.
my second day.
Oh,
I
good.
do want to do the 5 days, but I work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, so I won't be back until Sunday.
That's fine. We have a guy that does that. He's off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's when he comes.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, good. So, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. Well, Richard, so what's up? You're doing the 5 days, are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, nice. Did we give you an assignment yet?
No.
Okay. So how many days have you come?
This would be my fourth.
Okay. So how about I give you the same assignment as I gave some of these other folks, which is read the preface and the four forewords in the big book. You have a big book?
No, I do not.
You can get it online. Um, one of the guys will put up the online version so you can read it online. How's that?
Okay, sweet.
All right. So read the preface and the four forwards forward to there it is right there. We just put it up. All of it's up there. Preston just put it up for you. Yeah, you're coming to read the preface and the four forwards and then write down 5 takeaways that you get from them, okay?
Okay.
For tomorrow. Okay, how are you doing?
I'm
You
doing
all
pretty
right?
good.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
like the take it you like the meeting, right?
Yeah. When you say four forward, which one? All of them?
Yeah, there's a forward to the first edition, forward to the second, forward to the third, forward to the fourth, yeah.
I gotta do 5 for each one of these.
No, just 5 in total.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep it pretty simple here. All right. Yeah, all right, good. And he put the link up for you. Perfect. Did we talk to Jess? No, didn't talk to you, Jess. Jess, how are you liking today's meeting?
Hi guys, Jess, alcoholic. I really like the meeting so far. It's my first.
First time here. So same thing to you. If you think you may like this meeting, come for 5 days and see if you do like it. That's kind of what we recommend because it gets pretty busy in here, as you can see. Like today, we like to say we're going from 0 to 90. So hey, Ron in Kentucky, how are you doing? How are you liking today's meeting, Ron?
I'm enjoying it, sir. I'm just trying to stay sober.
All right, cool, man. Same to you. If you're welcome to come. My suggestion is come for 5 days, see how you like it, and if you do like it, we'll put you to work. Jim in Detroit. Hey, Jim. How about you? How are you liking today's meeting? It's your first time here, right?
Correct. Yes, that's a lot different than a normal meeting. I've been doing had a meeting every day. So 106 meetings in a row, some Zoom, most of it in person. So
Yeah.
this is definitely a different format. I just happened to it's my in-person meeting today, and I hooked on with you guys, and yeah, it's quite different. But yeah, it's pretty
Totally
cool.
different. This is AA University. It's
Yeah.
AA class. It's a workshop. It's the only meeting like it in the world. So some people go, the audacity, and other people go, holy crap. You know what happens? I'll tell you. You go to AA meetings and nobody tells you anything. So you're like, well, nobody's teaching me anything. I don't know what to do. Here, we basically do what they did between 1932 and 1939. We just take you through the whole course in about a month and a half. You get all 12 steps done, read the books, and then you know where you're going. So that's kind of what we do here. Yeah, it's different, all right. But I know a lot. I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I started doing this when I had 11 years sober, and I had a sponsor when I had 11. I have 46 years now. I'll have 47 actually in a month. And I had a sponsor, and I went to him. I said, God, my life is a mess. The relationship was blowing up. Business had failed. I felt terrible. He said, why don't you come to my house on Wednesday night? We do a meeting. We'll take you through the program. And I went and I thought, oh my God, I had no idea that this is what AA was about. I had no idea. I thought I was going to a meeting group therapy and complaining about your life. It's absolutely not about that. Uh, where's it's about so yeah, Jessica, hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How about you? How are you liking today's meeting? Or do you have a question or what?
No, I'm gonna stick around for the 5 days. Today's my first day, and I'm just thinking about um everything, just reflecting and listening.
Well, perfect. You're in the right place. This is the perfect meeting for you. 4 days, come here for 5, and we'll get you going. Okay, you'll turn around and you'll go, holy crap, this this is like a high-speed train over here. So glad you're here. So Jeff, you have 39 years, but you've been coming here right along, and you seem to be getting a lot out of this meeting.
Jeff Alcoholic, I'm definitely getting a lot out of it because the approach is different to anything I've really done. I came in, I've done meetings for years, I've worked, I've worked sponsoring for years. And in the last about 7 years or so, I've been working with the Big Book Awakening group, which is good. But this really is totally different and fills in a gap that was there for me. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, glad you're here 100%. So, Cassie, you've been coming for a few months now, huh? And
Loving every minute of it. Because not only can I read,
Yeah. About
are
3
you
months
listening to
now.
one of our, what are you doing? Are you watching TV? Are you watching As the World Turns or no?
Yeah, my old soap opera. You know me too well.
Oh God, I know us all too well. Yeah. All right, are you sick? Do you have a cold?
I am. I'm losing my voice
Oh my
again.
God. All right, I'm not going to bother you. I'll leave you alone. Glad you're here, 100%. Oh my God. So Stacy, you've been coming right along. You're sober now, 9 months.
Yep.
How are you liking this meeting?
Stacy Alcoholic. I love it. It's good to hear other people starting out and what they're doing and remembering like I could still go back anytime and keep working on my first half of my first step.
Yeah, we can't forget it, can we?
No.
All right, and you worked all 12 steps, haven't you?
Yep,
Or
I
you're
sure have.
right here in this meeting.
Yep, and I'm still sober.
I know. It's a miracle.
Yes, it is.
Let's go to Lisa T. Hey, Lisa. So so you're with us, huh? We have to do a training for you. Maybe tomorrow we could get connected and do a training on Zoom. Do you work every day or no? Or you go to the hospital every day? Or what do you do?
A little, I am not working at the moment, but
Okay.
I try to time going to the hospital with this meeting. So, yeah.
Well, if we connect tomorrow, we'll do a quick Zoom training with you.
I'm very familiar with Zoom itself. So,
Oh, okay. Well, the training doesn't take very long. It's just how we do it. And we'll
okay.
make sure we give you all the and you're sober how long now?
94, 95 days.
Yeah, let me fix that. So 94.
Since August 10th. How about that?
And where are you? You are in Cleveland.
Yes.
Cleveland.
CLEVE, just one E.
Cleve.
CLEVELAND.
How do they spell it like that?
And there's an east side and west side.
Oh, don't.
Based on where you are on Lake Erie.
Don't get me started.
I know.
There. Rock. Perfect. All right. Let's go to who else? Who have I missed here? So did I talk to, okay, Preston, did I talk to Chanel? Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Did I talk to Dano? No, I didn't talk to Dano. Dano, how are you liking today's meeting? So we have Chanel and Dano. It's like, yeah, we're like a freight train here.
Are you saying
Hey,
me now?
yeah,
I thought
man,
you said
girl, how are
Dave.
you? How are you liking today's meeting? It's your first time here, right?
Yes. I actually really like it. Over the last 50 days, I've done some other AA Zooms, and this is definitely a different format. But
This
I'm
is
enjoying it.
it's a teaching one. It's a class. You know,
Yeah.
Like I have 46 years, I'm all knowing. So just come in here and we'll just get right to it and help everybody through basic 12-step program. And you're like, oh, I see how this goes. It's because isn't it such a pain? You ever been to a meeting and you're like, I have no idea what's going on here.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that's why you are the guys that come to this meeting and stick. So just come for 5 days, see how you like it, and then we'll put you to work. So did we talk to Richard with 17 days? Yes. Gave him an assignment. Rebecca, we haven't talked to you yet. So hey Rebecca, so what are you working on now and how are you doing? How are you liking today's meeting?
Good. I love this meeting. This is my home group. It's all I need. I just finished step 9 so I just completed step 9 yesterday.
With your mom?
Went really well. Yeah.
Oh,
Went
good.
very
How did she take it? Good?
Very well. And she said, I just want you to stay sober. And we hugged and kissed. Yeah, it was nice.
Okay, so now
Yep.
with finishing of step 9, you're going to move on to step 10, 11, which is 84 through 88. And those, you want to read those every day for the next 30 and get them embedded into your brain, because that is the entire program in 3 pages.
Yeah.
It's like a digest of the whole program, but it's really powerful. Okay,
Perfect.
anyways, glad you're here. Stephen in Florida, I didn't talk to you yet, did I? How are you liking today's meeting? Jan to Stephen. Can you unmute or no? He's trying. How about that? No?
There we
There
go.
you are. Yeah, how are you liking today's meeting?
I'm liking it. I'm just kind of taking it all in, kind of getting used to the format. I usually work in the evenings and usually would miss it, but I am going to try to catch it when I can. That's for sure.
Good idea. We have people that do that regularly here. So you could just like text me and say, hey Jan, I can come these days, that's it, but I want to do it. I'm like, okay, that's how we do it here. Craig, how about you? How are you liking today's meeting?
Hey, yeah, this is the second time I've been here to this meeting. I was here, I think, on Sunday. I obviously enjoyed it enough to come back. So, yeah, it's good. I like the idea of getting work. So I'm definitely going to do a couple days in a row and kind of go from there. But I've been hitting a meeting every day since I got out of rehab. So,
Craig, I have a question. So do you have an AA Big Book?
I do. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to give you an assignment right now. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right. So we want you to read the preface and the 4 forwards. The forward to the first, second, third, and 4th edition. And then on top of that, I'm going to give you a writing assignment. If the guys can put that up again. The first half of the first step, which is starting with the last time I drank, what I drank, who I was with, what happened, and what the consequences were, and work your way all the way back to the first time. Usually you come up with between 10, 20, 100. Cassie, she beat me. She came up with 140 incidents. Not that she had a drinking problem or anything. And then I had like 100. There was another girl here that had 70 or 80. We had one person with 320. I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? That's like a complete nightmare. So.
All right, cool. All right, I appreciate that.
And you have it. Do you see it there in chat?
I'll get it before yeah, I'll get it.
Right. Just keep coming. Glad you're here. All right, who else do we miss here? Who did I miss?
Matt H.
You want to unmute him? Matt, how about you? How are you liking today's meeting?
I'm liking it. I'm sorry, Matt,
Yeah.
alcoholic user.
Yeah.
107 days. I haven't made a personal one because I can't get around very well between my back and my knees. Doing a lot of Zoom.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, you're welcome to come. If you think you might want to come to this meeting for 5 days and see how you like it, and then we'll put you to work, okay?
Okay, I just printed how I found you
And is there an easier way to just bring it up back on the computer to find the meeting every time?
Well, here is the, let me see here, copy link. Let me put this up. Hang on for a minute, guys. I'm going to put the link up to the meeting right here. There it is. Save that. Click on it. That should work. Also, for those of you wondering if you have an HP computer, there's a shield, green shield up at the top. You just click on that and it'll say you can save it. So, there you have it. It's Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. You look for that and you find it every single week. So let's talk to Rochelle in where the hell you are? Australia.
Australia.
It's early morning in Australia, huh? Or morning.
It is. We've got another hour on top, so it's nearly 11 a.m.
How are you liking today's meeting?
I love it. I love the meeting. I learn something new every day.
Every day, huh? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, every day somebody shares something. Yesterday was amazing. That think before you drink really resonated with me.
Oh, yesterday,
Yeah, I
And
really enjoyed that.
and now where are you now in the steps? You did your 9th step, right?
Yeah, so 10 and 11. So working on the pages there, and always and
84,
remembering
84 through 88.
I
And
do. Yep,
are you doing that process every day, the morning and the
every day,
evening? Very
every
good.
day.
Oh, that's it. And how are you feeling?
I
All
feel
right?
so much better.
Way
Feel
better,
calm,
huh?
not such a maniac, as I said. A
Yeah.
maniac, alcoholic brain.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
All right. Well, good. Glad you're here. I see you're on the treadmill, huh?
I am.
Is that the treadmill in the office or is it the one at your house?
No, I'm actually at the gym because
Oh,
I
you're at the
I
gym.
did something to my back, so it feels better when I walk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
glad you're here. All right. From Sydney, Australia. Uh, okay. Who else? Who did I miss
Just
here, Matt?
Jimmy, Jimmy in Ohio.
Yeah, you want to unmute him, please? Jimmy, there you are. Hi. Hey, Jimmy, how are you liking today's meeting?
I'm doing great. It's doing great. I'm Jimmy. I'm an alcoholic,
Are you
and
Scot are you Scottish?
Scotch Irish, black.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Yep,
All right.
and Indian.
In
But
India, from India with a dot or India with a feather?
no, India with a feather. I'm Cherokee, Blackfoot Cherokee.
Okay. All right. Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
this is my first meeting with you guys, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it so far. And I'm gonna come back.
All right.
I'm
Good.
gonna keep coming back. Right now, I'm currently in treatment, as a matter of fact.
Oh, good for you. Are you in a treatment center right this second?
I sure am in a VA dom.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome to Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. We are here every single day. Same bat time, same bat channel, which is 4 o'clock Mountain Time, 6 o'clock East Coast Time, and 3 o'clock California time. Matt, you want to read the promises?
Sure. These are the promises on page 83 of the big book. We are painstaking about this phase of our development. We'll be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We'll comprehend the word serenity and will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We'll lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. We'll intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We'll suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They'll always materialize if we work for them.
Perfect.
Back
Hey,
to you.
thank you. Hey, Preston, you want to lead us in the Serenity Prayer?
Yeah, sure. All right. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
Perfect. Well, this meeting is officially over, and you can, if anybody has any questions about this meeting or AA or the assignments, you can unmute yourself right now. We set it up so you can unmute and ask away or not. This was too much fun, huh? We had like 10 new people here today or more. It's like this every single day.